before it crashes.
Yes.
Okay, the way shrine from here is a country mile away.
I want to upgrade my queen, but I can't.
It's so pretty. Mistress of Storms.
All the way up to level 5.
So guys, what I'm gonna be...
I see people with like level 30 like heroes, I'm thinking like, dude.
They spent money.
Like, dude, seriously, like, because I only got my barbarian to level 7, it took 2 days. Like, what the fuck?
So guys, today I'm just gonna be running mostly like leveling on like staffs and stuff like that, like my woodworking and a couple other things, but you guys just missed the duels. But every time I tried to duel him when I was on a live stream, my live stream would crash, so he can vouch for that.
Intense.
Yeah, I was tanking through some damage. But in the end, it always goes the same way it normally does, and he ends up killing me. But once I get to an 8-10, it might go a little differently. I might be able to survive a little longer. So right now I'm just under a 400. So he picks on the little guy all the time. But I'm good at tanking through some of the damage that he can put out, so that's why he picks on me. Ain't that right? He gets better results off of me than what he does his test dummy.
Basically. His reactions. His healing.
He wants to see how much damage he can do over time before it resets, because with test dummies it has a certain amount of time before it resets. So with an actual person, he can keep putting his dots and doing more and more damage every time. So that's why we duel. Yes, I get my ass kicked, but I don't care. It's all about the fun in the game.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that was a little bit laggy, not too bad. So, and yes, I am doing my leveling on a Dragonite. If you guys want to run a real nice set to piss people off, just to mainly make them aggravated, run Reactive, Blood Spawn, and 7th Legion. It's the best set to make people mad. I'm gonna be changing my sets here soon, so that's why I told you guys. That way, if you guys find me in like actual combat, you can't just beat on me because you know my secret. And we won't discuss what set I'm gonna be running because I don't want people to know.
Open your inventory. People pause video. Shit.
Well, right now my inventory is full of stolen staffs. Literally full of stolen staffs. Ow, that was a little loud there, Jamie.
Stepped on my cord.
Kinda figured. That was still loud though. That conk. I was like, Jesus. Rip my fucking headphone users. I have a shadow, his name's Rocky. Follows me everywhere.
He This one is Kiki, aka I like to call her Demon.
But I found the fastest way to do leveling on like woodworking and stuff like that is what Jamie calls the illegal way, and that's stealing staffs.
Yeah. Okay, I leveled up the normal way. You go out, kill monsters, you go kill shit, and then you pick up all your items, loot them. If you don't need, just sell them, merchant stuff you do need, just craft it. Destruct it. Search. Yeah, this motherfucker is like, oh hey, I'm just gonna steal everything. Stop! I violated the law.
But it's really simple, really easy, and really quick to do. It's only taken me about, I'd say, in a total, probably 8 hours to get mine up to a 40, so. Which isn't bad. I've only got 10 levels left on it. My preserving, on the other hand, that took me about 3 hours after I figured out. Yeah, provisioning. It took me about 3 hours.
They say if you have all the materials, it only takes 20 to 25 minutes to get up there already busy.
But this asshole didn't tell me that fish sticks were the easiest way to upgrade your provisioning.
I don't know. Hey, mine was coffee. I made some kind of weird coffee. Everybody's recipes are different.
Well, I was just messing around and bought fish sticks and to see how fast they'd level me up. I had 200 fish and it sent me up 5 levels.
See, I'm about to put it in chat again. I'm gonna put it every time I go to Sergio. I'm gonna put, what are fishy sticks of agility and how do I join?
But yeah, what you guys are gonna see a lot of is me grabbing a bunch of staffs, then logging out and logging back in. But that resets all your staffs to where they were to begin with, and you're able to steal more and get your inventory fuller faster. So, Black Mars. No, I don't need that. But the higher the staffs, and like if they're green, blue, purple, it gives you more kickback to your research than what the ones that you steal are. So he does have a valid point on going out and beating monsters. It's just I don't want to waste a lot of time in one spot. Like farming off of monsters and stuff. I just want to get mine out of the way. But then I'm going to have to go through and buy, or not buy, but farm sky shards, so.
It's easy.
Yeah, that's easy, but still. Everything else before that can be a pain. You're leveling.
You have to make a magic character, and you gotta farm all the freaking wages good. Hey, alright, I'm in Cyrodiil. What do you think is a preferred? Would you rather me run my empowering sweep like I had, or do you think I should run Meteor?
That's a toss-up.
Meteor.
Meteor is a solo person.
Well, it hits an area. It targets one guy, but it hits the.
It has splash damage.
Yeah, but also for every enemy hit, I get 20 ultimate.
I mean, you build ulti faster with Meteor, but Sweeps does more damage, doesn't it?
Sweeps is like 70 ultimate, like it's really fast.
Right. I mean, that's technically your call, how you want to run it.
Well, if there's going to be Zerg on Zerg shit, I'm going to go with Meteor.
And then go with Meteor. And then you can always switch it if there's no Zergs.
Jump
So.
into Zerg and hit powering sweep.
Instant die.
Maybe if I pop my bat swarm, maybe.
Right.
Oh, they're attacking someone.
So, the new update that's coming out is going to buff the living hell out of vampires.
Oh, yeah.
You want to explain there, Jamie?
Okay, so I guess vampires are getting more abilities, just like
Werewolves did.
Werewolves did. Basically, it's going to be to where your bat swarm, not only does it, it used to, you could pop it, it swarms a bunch of bats, it heals you for all the damage it does to all the people in the area. That's usually it. And then they had like a morph to where you could teleport between players. It was pretty cool. But now they're making it to where instead it does that. Plus, you can see enemies through walls. You enter this thing called what is it called? Vampire Stage 5.
Which is the new stage.
New thing. Yeah, it's a new stage. 4 is usually highest. I guess in stage 4 you're
Flame
vulnerable to
resistance.
fire, your health recovery is really low, yada yada. Basically, this stage 5, as long as your ultimate's up, you have
It skips all that.
But you basically get rid of all the drawbacks. So the flame damage doesn't affect you anymore.
Your resistances are higher.
Yeah, like all your stuff is like just normal.
It's like you're not even a vampire anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty like vampire on steroids. They changed the mist now. The mist, it still does its thing, reduces damage to you, you know. But now they have it to where you can toggle it on and off.
Which is kind of retarded.
Like, you can just stay in mist if you want to. Just run around.
But that wastes your magic, I think.
But the thing is, yeah, like whenever, just like now, when you pop mist, your magic will never regenerate. As long as you're in mist form. So that's still in effect, so it's like kind of like, oh yeah, I can be in mist and reduce damage to me, but I can't use magic. You know, I can't cast my stuff. I don't know if that's the same for stamina, but mainly magic builds, because mostly magic stuff for vampire.
I'd wait and save the best for last with the vampire bat swarm.
The bat swarm?
Yeah, I'd save that for last to explain.
Well, no, that's the one I already did explain. The bat swarm where you could
No, I'm talking about the magic and stuff.
Oh, yeah. So oh yeah, when you get out of it. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, so you can toggle mist on and off. So basically you can do it as long as you want. It's not an ability anymore. Well, I mean, it is on your bar. But the sad part about it is, this is a toggle ability. It's probably going to have to go on both bars, so it's going to have to take up 2 slots. Which is the sucky part. But yeah, they have a mist that basically will heal you. That's the new morph. There's a mist that will just heal you. Long as you're in mist. Because when you're in mist now, you can't heal. Like, you can't heal, you can't regenerate magic, nothing. But it's a mist that will heal you while you're in mist, so that's fucking amazing. The other mist is like, I don't remember, it has to do something like, that might be the elusive mist and move faster again. But anyways, then they have new abilities now. Like, there's this one called Cold Blood. It's a toggle ability as well. So now you can drain your health. You just start draining your health per second. You toggle it on, just drain your health. As long as you're draining your health, the more health you drain, the more powerful your weapon and spell damage becomes. So basically, you're siphoning your health down to get stronger. Which is a toss-up. Which is kind of like, ooh.
You're playing with your health bar, but at the same time you're making yourself stronger.
So a lot of the new stuff you're playing with your health bar a lot as a vampire. But the cool thing is, they have the undeath passive, which vampires have always had. About the whole, oh yeah, as long as you're below 50% health, you get reduced damage to you by 33%. Yeah. So that's why you can play low health controls because of that reason.
Which also is a effect for good Templar builds.
Yeah, Templars. Yeah, I like running Vampire on my Templar. But yeah, you toggle stuff, that way you can get to it. It's pretty cool. That ability might see some play. There's another ability, it's I know it has to do with like sight. I know the drain that the vampire already has, I guess now
They nerfed it a little bit, but increased it at the same time.
so they nerfed the stun. It no longer stun, but it will also not only regenerate health, but it will regenerate magic.
Okay, before he explains anything else, go check out his channel. His channel is My Name's Killjoy. So he's done a lot of ESO videos on builds and things like that. So if you want, I can have him say something in the chat. That way you guys can go view his page or whatever and go from there. Or you can see it up in the left-hand corner of my screen. That's pretty much how it's spelled out and everything. So. And the reason I keep searching this dresser right here is because I'm looking for a certain motif. Motifs are crafting styles like Imperial, Orc, High Elf, things like that. I think he went to do something, so give him a second, and then he'll still explain what he needs to explain.
I mean, if you don't want me to explain all of that.
No, go ahead. I was letting you. I was just telling him about your channel and what I was doing with the dresser.
Just like recuperate on what all I've seen.
Right.
Basically, yeah, they're getting a lot of new passives. There's like the Undying passive. There's a new passive that's probably going to be great for stam vampires. I guess what it does is it reduces your cost of sprint more. But the only reason it does that is because it says if you sprint for a long duration of time, I don't know how many seconds it is, if you just keep sprinting, you'll eventually just become invisible. Like, I don't know how many seconds you have to sprint for, but yeah, you'll just vanish. And that makes it to where any class can just become invisible.
Which is kind of retarded.
Yeah. So yeah, you're trying to run away from like a big group of players.
I could see that one getting nerfed quick.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Because it's not really an offensive ability. It's kind of like, it's no different than a Nightblade pop and cloak, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know how people are going to complain, and then it's going to get nerfed. And...
Well, maybe, because they complain usually if it's magic getting buffed.
Right.
Since it's a stamp, it's more... Well, it could be any class. It's more stamp-oriented. So...
Yeah, but what if you have a vampire running it, and they have stamina that they're using just to get away from stuff, and they go into that ability?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's true.
It also plays in a favor of a magic build, too.
Hey, Cody, now you got me wanting to live stream. Probably a big group of reds right now, like PBXing. And
Right.
I might record this. Maybe I'll go. But yeah, there's a few more things that Vampire gets, but it's just insane how much
They're gonna buff them.
they get now. They basically have no nerfs, like other than maybe the drain. That's it. Like, oh, that just reminded me. They get a new stun. Vampires have a new stun, so they took away the drain, but they have a thing called
Which is an AoE.
Yeah, it's an AoE stun. It's basically like kind of like a vampire. You know, you seduce someone, so you look at them.
That word. That word.
It literally says that in the text. I believe it says seduce an enemy.
That just ain't right, man. What if it's a male vampire using it on a group of male victims?
No, you don't judge.
Does that make him a gay vampire?
Hey, he bites who he wants to bite.
Good God. Yes, we just went there, guys. We were just having a little bit of fun with that. But you'll probably see Jamie start a live stream here in a few seconds if he gets out of that fight. So. Oh man. We have a lot of fun when we play this. We do have a guild if you guys want to join. It's the Undead Covenant, so we're gonna have 2 master crafters. I'm working on my master crafter status right now, so right now I'm just working on woodworking because my researches are taking forever. And that's another thing that Killjoy informed me of, is once I get my researches going, they're gonna take upwards of 30 days. So
Well, I mean, if you get the perks, it won't. It'd be like 20-something days. But yeah.
but still.
Alrighty. I think I got my live stream up and running. Let's see what we got here. Alright. So basically, yeah, I was going to continue the fact about how cool the vampire's stun is. Basically, you can change it to where you can morph it to where you can stun a group of enemies or just one, you know. But they basically have to be looking at you. That's the thing. That's the only downfall. They have to look in your general direction to stun them. But it's weird. But basically, it's cool in like 1vx situations because you got a group of people focusing you, trying to fight you, and then you'll just like turn around and just be like, boom, stun.
It'll be like you're gonna be a coward and run away, and then you can just turn around and stun all of them.
Yeah.
So.
Which 1vx is always great to like do that like reverse thing, something to like turn the tides. But they say it's probably not going to be good for like if you're in a group of people trying to fight one guy, you know.
But when you have a tank backing you up, it'll actually give you a little bit of assistance with it. So.
Oh shoot! If you're like the most threatening player there, like if you are a tank, you could just be focused on you and you're stunned.
Like I'd have their attention on me. He'd walk up behind me and just hit that, and they'd all be fucking stunned. Like, hey, watch this. Because if I get to where I want to be, I'm gonna be able to take on a lot of people at one time and survive while he's trying to help me out in the background. So.
I don't love it that the fact that you can see through walls. That's one of the coolest thing. Like,
you can see how many people are inside of a keep.
Yeah, like you can see the people inside.
I'd laugh when you do that and you start backing away. I'm gonna instantly back away because I know there's a Zerg behind that door.
It's like, I don't want to alarm you, but
you might want to back away from that door. Be like the only vampire in chat for all the blues and be like, guys, back away from the door. Back away from the door.
I mean, you never know, like, because especially, like, I think they're trying to make the vampire more of a solo fighter.
Right.
Because, like I said, if you're going against multiple hostiles or multiple enemies, you pop that, you can see where they're coming from, it'll change your angle. It'll change your approach on combat.
No, that's a question for me, because if a Nightblade's behind a wall, does it instantly show them even though they're cloaked?
No, I think cloaked, just they're in stealth, it's kind of obvious. They had a problem with that. There was a bug one time, back when Sorcerers ran this one set. There's a set that shoots a fireball at the nearest enemy.
And it would always pull enemies out of cloak.
Yeah, it would pull an enemy out of cloak. Like, it would just shoot at them randomly in a field. Nightblades are getting pissed off about that.
I believe it.
I mean, I wouldn't say it couldn't be a thing. Like, I don't know if there might be a bug, but it probably won't.
Well, with every new update, there's usually 1 or 2 bugs here and there.
Yeah.
Kind of like Jamie's shield earlier. He was running around and it was stuck underneath his feet. So he's in Cyrodiil. If you guys want to go check out some PvP play, go check out his channel. He's on doing some PvP stuff. So
yeah, we're just running around, attacking people. I'm trying to find like little fights. That way I can just.
He's trying to work with his armor and his new setups.
Well, yeah, I'm running a new armor. I might release a video maybe. depends
if he likes it or not.
on. Yeah. But basically, the only thing I'm determining right now is running a staff. I think I'm just gonna stick with 2 swords because it has more damage out of it. But yeah. Vampire's gonna be awesome. I'm just stuck with the fact that now I can run away from the bird and heal at the same time without having to escape mist and then mist and
It's funny, guys. If you watch his health bar, you can watch it bounce.
it's basically how people can stun you. They time it right, they can basically like this one.
Now, see, the thing that me and him were talking about earlier, and this is a big fact, is that he tries to stun people on his temple art, and most of the time his stuns don't work. Where pretty much almost every time that I try a stun, it stuns.
Yeah, I mean, I think yours is more of a hard stun. Like mine's kind of like that, but it's more like a softer. Because I think the way mine's all bugged is because it literally has a text that has to do with interrupting someone's casting.
Right.
Yours is just straight to the point, like Homer's done. Mine's like, oh, if they are casting, you get to set them off balance instead, or
a small chance to stun them.
Yeah. Plus the fact that I think shield charge is a little bit faster than top one charge.
Well, I can go from one point to another point in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's really fast. Mine's a little slower.
And mine doesn't have a cast time.
Yours is like a magnet. You straight to the dude. Mine is like, it goes to his general area, you know what I mean?
It doesn't always hit.
But it doesn't, yeah, mine's like more dodgeable. I'm pretty sure yours could be dodgeable.
Mine's dodgeable if they jump or roll at the right time.
But like, yours is more, I don't know, like, it's precise.
Oh, and things to watch out for, people, is the potion of immovability. Am I saying that right, Jamie? People are running those like crazy right now.
Oh yeah, they've been doing this for a while.
But pretty much what it does is all the stuns and stuff like that are negated and not used. So it kind of is an OP thing to run on some builds.
Yeah, but, I'm gonna have to show you sometime how you can make the immovability pots that are like the essence pots.
Right.
You can have major brutality and keep your stamina back.
Well, like I said, I'm still working on my alchemy, so.
Right. And there's even ways that if you really wanted to, that you can increase the, like if you get the alchemy perk, it increases your duration of your potions as well.
Right.
It's really good.
I'm already crafting potions that last for 2 hours. So.
What?
Yeah, I've got potions that last for 2 hours. I'm serious.
Potions only last 47 seconds.
Well, this one said for 2 hours.
Alright, the cooldown.
Yeah, the cooldowns.
Is it food?
I'm pretty sure it's a potion. I can look again, but I'm pretty sure it's one of my potions lasts for about 2 hours.
What does it say? What does it say?
I'm in a loading screen. Loading screens are terrible.
Indeed.
Especially in Cyrodiil. Cyrodiil should not have loading screens. ZeniMax, fix that.
I mean, I think it's a way to make your game not crash. So it's
Yeah, but it makes your game crash more times than not.
I don't know, I'd rather blue screen than...
Get a loading screen and die because of it?
I just want a blue screen.
I'll have to go to one of my potion or my alchemy stations. I don't know if there's one around me though. You might have to wait. It might have been in like an hour or something like that. I don't remember.
I don't think that's right. Like I said, potions don't last more than like If that.
Well, it had to do with Nirnroot, I think. I'll have to check. Don't quote me on that. Might have been a food that I was looking at. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
He's found a glitch in the Matrix.
It'd be cool if I did. What in the heck is she wearing? She's not wearing pants. Everybody look away. She's wearing a top, but she's not wearing pants. She's half armoring it. No, oh, wrong button. Hey Jamie, I remember what it was now. It was a drink, not a potion. They look so much alike every once in a while. There's a drink I was looking at. I don't remember which one it was, but it was for 2 hours. Where is an alchemy area? That's not alchemy, that's cooking. Ah, there's an alchemy station. We'll run to that alchemy station real quick and see if I'm illusioning. Or if I'm telling the truth. Pretty sure it was a drink that I was looking at, not a potion.
Oh,
Oops.
See what I'm saying about how Templar's charge is glitchy? Me and this dude did it at the same time, and we bugged out, and it did not stun either of us.
I gotta remember what it was.
See, now, also, whenever you're lagging, you lag and try to charge, and now it's stunned. You were to do that with the shield charge. I'm gonna be upset though if they nerf the expedition on this, because if they nerf the expedition on this, then that means I'm gonna have to find another source of major expedition to get away, which means I'll probably have to run that Civic Order move called Race Against Time or whatever.
Okay, Jamie, so it was a drink that I was looking at. It wasn't a potion. It looked like one of the drinks instead of one of the potions. Like, the potion and the drink look kind of the same because they're in, like, the little pot. Or the little vial type thing.
Civic Ambrosia, that looks like a potion.
Right, yeah.
Like, oh, that's an XP pot. It's like, no, it's a
So that's how I got mixed up. So, yeah, guys, I kind of was thinking of two different things. It happens a little bit.
Man, this game for 5 years, man. Not crazy.
I'd laugh if there was actually a potion that I have crafted that was an hour long, and we just look past it.
Bang. It'd probably be like the most useless potion ever.
Right, like a potion that damages you instead of doing something else.
Increase your health, magic, and stamina by 100. It's like, now we're cooking. And then it has like the old axe. It's like, what reduces your recovery by 15%.
And half your health for an hour. Wait, what? And healing received is only 10%.
You gain major defile.
Major defile, and you take major brutality. What?
I don't even think there is. I'm not sure. I've never seen it before, but I don't know if there is major vulnerability. Actually, increasing damage to you by like 50%. God.
You get one tapped every time you walk out. Poke. They poke you when you die.
The Minor Slayer. Only PvPs.
But Slayer's for bosses.
Exactly.
You assholes.
You can do delves. Delves and dolmens.
Send them to like yellow players and stuff like that, and be like, "Oh yeah, this is one of the best potions ever."
You guys are having a potion. It's like, oh, you can only use this potion if you have Voltron or whatever, the freaking two-handed maul
Right.
that spawns. Come on, let's unhill you, Pansies. Oh, you balls. Ooh, go die. Go down, Joey. Go down. Come on, soldier. Get your ass up.
I'm not on the ground.
They died.
I remember the one time I had died, I fell right in the center of that giant flower field. So it was a perfect death.
For all you who've seen that kill. I did the YOLO and jumped into a group and did my empowering sweep and
Actually killed somebody?
yeah, I actually killed someone and it said champion point.
All that for one champion point. Oh god.
Oh, I died, I got cocky.
Hey, at least you're not getting teabagged.
Yes.
Teabagging is so frowned upon in this game. But we do it just because people piss us off.
Okay, so is
The only time we teabag anybody is if they teabagged us, or if they went from being a blue to a different alliance.
this. If you join them,
But other than that, we don't teabag, so.
stay clear. Down. No, just kidding.
I'm enlightened again. Which means my writs are probably be ready to go. Repost if you were born in any year from 1990 to 2006, the last generation with common sense.
Born
Born between
No.
1990 and 2006.
Because if someone was born in 2006, they would be 14 right now, and they don't have any fucking common sense.
God.
No, anything probably before 2000, maybe.
Hey, be nice. Some people I know were born like right in the 2000 area.
I mean,
And they're pretty smart.
I'm more of like a millennial, so like my generation, I consider died at 98.
I was born in 94, so.
Yeah, I was 96. They usually say like 1985 to 1998.
So 94 to 98 would be my cutoff.
You were born. Should we be a dick and kill us over 17?
That's you.
I'm just gonna let my doctor keep him alive.
Okay, for everybody that hasn't figured out how to do it yet and is just starting to play, if you go to your Crown store, go store, and go to featured, you can get an event quest called Ache for Cake. What it does is it gives you a cake voucher. You have to go and find the chef that makes the cake. You have to find the resources for it, take it back to him, and you get a cake that gives you 100% XP. Which is very, very useful. Agreed?
Which one reminds me, I probably should be leveling my character.
You just wanted to go to PvP.
Yeah, so I just dig around.
I'm actually doing something worthwhile, unlike somebody else.
It's kind of hard when you've already done all that crap. Nice stuff. It's also hard to kill shit whenever you use an item. You know what the counter to a Templar cleanse is?
What?
Lag.
That or a shield to the face.
Yeah, lag works better.
Guys, whatever we say, like, the things that we're being mean towards each other on because he's a Templar and I'm a tank, don't take it that we hate each other. We're best of friends. We just hate on each other just because it's fun. Agreed? No, that's damn Templar Thomas. That's a different story. No, he's my brother. He's awesome. So his channel is Undead Assassin 20. He does all sorts of different games. So if you guys want to check him out, go ahead and check him out. And then we've got Undead Speedy and Undead Aaron, but they don't play this game, so we won't mention their channels, even though half of you guys already know them, so because we've played games with them before. No, we're all good friends. It's just we play different games at different times. Sometimes we don't always play the same game together. We do our own things sometimes, so.
Playing in a group is the best way to coordinate ultis. Not really. You just see someone ultimate and be like, oh, okay, I'll do that too.
Unless you're a Templar and a tank running together. No, it was a Warden and a tank.
A warden?
Your Warden when you were running your Warden?
Yeah.
In my tank?
Basically drop Dragonite standard, preventing the damage. Then,
The buff from the Warden.
yeah, the healing ultimate.
Plus I get buffed from my own Dragonite standard. So.
Speaking of wardens,
Did you just find a Warden?
for some reason I feel like this Neo gamer that was attacking from the back, so killed a warden. Then say hi. Oh, nope, never mind, she has to die now.
What did she do?
Yeah, she was dead. Good. Now I have a result on it. I don't know, I'm lagging. I can't tell. It can bite me. Yeah. Yeah, I can get the minute one down.
I'm sorry, Jamie. I'm not laughing at you.
Oh, that's fine.
Just your predicament right now.
You're dead, Warden. Bye bye, Warden. Alright, time to pop shields. Once we pop shields, then we can just bounce back all there. Oh, come on, Blue. During this 1v3. I'm sad. Friends are dead. I didn't even get to give them honor. I usually like doing the honor emote, like bowing to them when they die. Yeah, that warden, he stretches a little too far there, so I had to cut him off. I'm going for the fingers now. Oh, there's the Granny Snack. Original. Fucking soda. Can I? It's Smitty LaDouche. I'm not kidding, that's his name.
Smitty LaDouche.
Smitty LaDouche.
Good God.
No. I'm gonna hide behind this.
Usually when he says 1 second, it's usually about 10 minutes.
Tuesdays.
There's the sarcastic remark I was waiting for. Good God. I found this thing on Facebook. It says, and I quote, give me a second. I think we should all get a bunch of blow-up dolls and helium to freak out the people waiting for the rapture, laughing my fucking ass off. That's brutal. Like, why would you want to do that to people? It's just not even right. I say that, and I have another person join my live stream. God. Okay, for everybody that's in my live stream, like I said, right now I'm just trying to level my woodworking, so I'm going through the Mages Guild and stealing a bunch of staffs and deconstructing them. It actually increases your woodworking skill quite fastly, or quite quickly. But my friend seems to think it's the illegal way of doing it. So he says that I should be going through it and working for my staffs instead of stealing them. Which he does have a point, because you get better staffs when you kill things than what you do when you just steal them. Oh, and if you want to hear about the new vampire buffs, go back in the video just a tiny bit. We were talking all about that. Vampires are going to be OP, especially if you run a Templar.
Okay.
Which my buddy does. So.
I wish I was this guy right now.
You know how bad it's going to be in Battlegrounds once vampires get buffed?
About time we gotta fight.
I've got 5 people on my live stream now. Hi everybody. This is actually like some of the most people I've had in my live stream at one time. So. Like I said, if you guys want to check out some Cyrodiil gameplay, my buddy, my name's Killjoy, is actually running in Cyrodiil right now, so. And he's live streaming as well.
What we're trying to do is, we're trying not to follow Zerg, we're trying to find little fights.
He wants small scale fights. He doesn't want Zerg on Zerg.
Zerg on Zerg is still a lot of lag. And
right. It's just straight up brawling.
Yeah. I like fighting.
And a lot of people ulti dumping.
Yeah.
Especially bombers. Bombers are the most disgusting and worthless builds on this game. I'm sorry if anybody watching this is a bomber, but it's the truth.
I mean, it's funny when you pull it off, but just keep doing that. Like, that's your only way to win. Kind of like, okay.
It gets boring and old and tasteless.
I like builds that are like, they can hold their own in a fight. They can just be like right out in the middle of a field, fight.
It's
people.
funny. Me and Killjoy can take on probably 4 to 5 people at one time and survive through it.
Yeah. I like those kind of fights, like when you're a little bit outnumbered, still take it.
I remember that 4v2 that we just walked all over him. That was bad. But you've got me that can tank 2 people or 2 to 3 people at a time without dying instantly. While he's taking on the other person, or he's taking on 2 and I'm taking on 2 and we just kill all of them, so it really doesn't matter. But this live stream I am going to do some different leveling. I'm actually going to level up my character a little bit more. I'm going to do if my rights are ready or my writs are ready, I'm going to do those and a couple other things, so it won't just be me stealing staffs on my live stream, so I'll probably get it up to a 41 and then start doing some other stuff because it's gonna just be a boring live stream with me just going and stealing staffs and then quitting and then stealing staffs and quitting and stealing staffs and quitting. I mean, that's what it's been so far, but nobody's complained, so. Yes, NPCs are overpowered in Cyrodiil terribly. Especially if it's a level 3 resource. Good luck with that, soloing it. I mean, it's possible. It's just quite hard. I'm trying to figure out when ESO is going to be free to play for people on my live stream, but I don't know when it's going to be.
Most likely it's sometime in April. It was the beginning of April to do a lot. That's weird.
Starting April 1st at 10 a.m. ET or EDT, you can play ESO base game and check out the Grimoire Chapter Prologue free on all platforms through April 13th. So there you go, guys. Now you know. So if you want to get this and run around with me and Killjoy, go for it. We can help level you like crazy. That, or if you just want to get it and enjoy the game for a little bit, then have us help you, go for it. We're down for helping anybody. That's what our guild's for. So. But right now we only have one master crafter. I'm trying to change that by becoming a master crafter, so. I might queue up for a battleground after this. I did Chaos Ball one night. My teammates were just running around me. They wouldn't stay with me. I went back to our purple area, and yeah, the teammates stayed with me. But every other time, I had to run away from everybody else. And my purple, or my other teammates, would just run to the opposite side and try to kill the people that were after me instead of trying to help heal me a little bit, because I had a healer that was protecting me a little bit by damage from the ball. But other than that, I was by myself healing. I will say this though, the most fun class to run in a Relic Runner Battleground is a tank. I'm pretty sure Jamie can vouch for me on that one. Oh. We had one battleground where we thought we were going to lose because Orange was up and only needed 1 point or 1 score to win, and we needed 2 to win. We managed to steal oranges and greens at the same time and take them back and win the game. It was pretty crazy. Doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's one of the best feelings ever. So we'll go like this. This will put us at 9, and then grab one more. And my inventory should be full.
Scissor.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, buddy, we gotta retreat. Go.
What do you guys think? Should I do a battleground or should I join Killjoy and Cyrodiil? This is a guild or a trade guild. Welcome to join. 5K week. Wow, that's a ripoff. 5K gold a week to be in that guild.
That's screwed up. I forgot to pop my mist.
Oh, yeah, you're dead.
That's another good reason mist will be awesome when it heals you. Be able to get away from here.
I'm not at a 41 yet, but we won't worry about that. We'll do something else for right now so that you guys don't get bored of watching me do stealing of staffs.
I feel like I one NPC, I don't remember where it's at, I think it's in Grotwood or something. He's like, ah yes, very interesting. So you hear him say.
We'll go ahead and do this. We'll go like this, go like this. Hey Jamie.
Oh my god.
It says estimated wait time 5 minutes.
I just realized something.
What?
Yeah, if you choose Cyrodiil, probably the better option. Because Battlegrounds, I forgot, is solo only.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
I've run a lot of Battleground by myself already. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. You can listen to Jamie talk and get mad over Cyrodiil, but I'll be right back.
Your lives. Alright, that was smooth. I have another one. Raggy City, keep this I did not. Yeah, I'm not chasing this guy. Let's see.
Okay, for the people watching my chat, if you're blue, which is Daggerfall Covenant, I want you to put in chat right now, FTC.
You know what I'm saying? The stuns. You're lagging. It just sucks.
If you don't know what FTC stands for because you haven't played this game yet, it stands for the Covenant. Because everything we're about to do is for the Covenant, except for die. Oh, no, because we're dying for the Covenant. So, we're gonna go out here and find our good buddy, Killjoy.
Fighting a stamina temple. She's a little aggressive.
When did maintenance fix anything? What's maintenance, LOL? I love that.
Help, help, help. Woo!
He's wearing blood spawn.
Very good.
He doesn't like that we're both right here, though. I'm not so squishy compared to what you're fighting right now. And I'm not saying that you're squishy, I'm just saying that it's kind of easier for them to fight you than what it is to fight me.
Tanky, it's just the fact that my son's hitting like 12 minutes later.
He can't kill me, and he's getting mad about it, is what he's doing.
It's like Alright, buddy. Got it. Put this shit up.
Yeah, because he knows he can't kill me.
Yeah, he knows he can possibly kill me because I'm killing you. Oh, the lag is...
Yes, it is. It's terrible.
Take her heal. 11k.
Now try to kill me. I've got my fucking corrosive armor on.
Oh, he's off balance for the heavy attack. There it is. That seems like a better stun.
Right.
Off balance than heavy attack.
Yeah, she focused me on that one. You let me down, Jamie. Now she's gonna focus you like crazy until I get back.
Oh, that's fine. I got this.
Yeah, that's why you had to have me help you last time as soon as I came up.
It's so bad. Welcome.
You might want to heal.
Try to tell the Templar to heal, really? Oh, fuck that. Nice. Done.
Oh, that's cute. Beautiful stun in the air, if I don't say so myself. I got stuck in the animation. I stunned him.
Oh, good shit.
Jamie.
Oh, there you go. That quick.
Yeah, you made the wrong choice stepping on my home. You. Yeah, hit me with that poison arrow, dare you. You want to jab me? Jab me.
Yep, we need to like message this guy and be like, hey, you gotta, I don't know, some inspiration.
Yeah, because this guy is crazy good.
Oh, that was a nice gun. That was beautiful. Proud of him. He's running poison. Just let you know.
I don't have any soul gems there, Jamie.
No, don't worry. Stay alive.
I'm working on it. I'm out of stamina though, so. Well, actually, I'm still at 25k health, so. She's trying her hardest. I can give her that. Ah, I couldn't heal through that. She's coming down your way.
You got friends coming.
But yeah, the guys, that's the tankiness that I have. I can survive quite a bit. We were just up the hill.
Oh.
Yeah, because we crested this hill and then we crested the second hill. She was waiting for us. Yeah, come back here. Oh, why are you running?
Yeah, she always done.
Yeah, she's running. She's straight running. She knows that I can do some damage if I need to, so she backed off and ran that way.
Yeah, she's totally scared. She keeps whooping her ass.
Well, I'm not saying she's scared. I know she knows that I can do some damage by myself and stay alive. So. That's what the name is. That was rapid movement.
Yeah. It's actually just archery move, to be honest. If you have a bow equipped, you dodge roll and you increase speed.
She's away.
Fuck this.
That person is.
That's when you know you have some decent builds, just like other people, and you're like back and forth.
And then you just respectfully just let each other be.
Oh yeah, that, or like one of you slips up, like I did.
I think I earn the respect by having the tankiness. You earn the respect because you were putting out some damage. There's a lot of people running Bloodspawn right now.
Yeah, it's always good. It's always been a good set.
Oh noes. Some people, oh noes. Where we
and I'm just gonna end my live stream there and just play a little bit more. I just really wanted to talk about like the vampire stuff and shit and stuff.
I think I'm gonna go to Chalman.
Yeah.
You coming? I'm going to Chalman. Hasn't flipped yet. Yeah.
If it flips, because we tried last time and it didn't flip.
It's definitely flagged. We can go over there and give a hand. Everybody else is heading that way. To Chalman! It didn't flip. They repaired the walls. But it's worth to go over there and have a good fight, you know? Especially against Reds. So who's got the hammer? Blue's got the hammer. DC hammer. Oh snap! What? Or oh snap! Who? I would have put oh snap! What? But yeah, guys. Don't lose that hammer, or don't lose the hammer. Vampires are getting buffed. Werewolves are staying the same. There's been some nerfs, but they're not important enough to talk about. I need Forrest Gump. Oh, Jesus. And the fights here aren't going to be too bad. It looks like a small group of blues and a small group of reds. So. That was fear out the butt. Somebody's using caltraps. I can't even use Purify. What's going on? There we go. Nope, I don't want to Purify. Whoa, there's some major lag going on in here. Put a little bit of my tankiness to the test.
I need aid.
There's one guy. Yeah, no, I figured that much. It's so laggy over here right now, Jamie. We took out all the reds at the front gate. Burning oil does not feel too good. Oh, Cold Harbor ballista bolts what killed me. It's pretty sad that they have to use ballistas against us. Like, come on. What's the point in using siege weapons on people coming through a gate? Stand and fight like a man. Oh wait, Reds aren't men. They're women. Well, they're bloody tampons. What do you expect? Ah.
Pretty sure they're gonna be able to take it because...
Hammer's right at the door.
Oh my god, in the meantime, Red is trying to take Yellow's. That's it.
Red's trying to take Yellow Scroll.
Even though Yellow pushed him out. Take it out.
So yeah, these are the unusually long load screens that we were talking about that Cyrodiil shouldn't have. So. Why are you running, Necromancer, huh? Oh my god, I lag so hard that everybody's frozen in place.
Ooh.
Like, literally, everybody is frozen in place.
Oh, that's a DC. Half health heal. 25% and dead.
This is the lag that we're talking about, guys. This is the ridiculous lag that shouldn't be happening. It lags so bad that it disconnects you. Like, come on. Like, I can't switch weapons, nothing, except for changing my stuff in the top right hand corner.